Hey everyone, it is the Nature Man, and today we've returned back to that forest with the abandoned campground. We're going to go back there and we want to explore. The reason why I want to do this is because in the last video, some of you commented that you saw something in the distance in the trees, a shadow. Now I don't know if there was another person out here or if it was something paranormal. I did hear a branch snap and I did turn and look. I made mention of that in the video itself. That was real, but I'm not really sure. I did feel like I was being watched as well, but then again, you never know. So let me show you where we're going. All right, folks, this is the path that we're going to take right here. And as you can see, those are the set of woods that we're going to be going into. And in there is where that abandoned campground is at. All right, folks, so as you can see, I've arrived back at the abandoned campsite. And everything looks like as it was that first time I was here. Doesn't look like much has changed at all. So I don't perceive that anyone else has come into this area. I am trying to talk a little quiet because just a moment ago I was hearing some other people talking on the pathway. And that's something that you have to be aware of when you're out in the woods, hiking on trails. Potentially you're going to have other people around. So who knows if the shadow that people saw was someone else actually walking on the pathway? I don't know. So what I want to do is show you again. Down there is where the trail is at. I came up through that pathway underneath these trees. And I'm going to slowly pan around to give you the lay of the land. Very thick vegetation on this side. So the likelihood of someone or something hiding could be over in this area. There could be a shadow of a figure, maybe, I don't know. But again, that does not necessarily mean that something haunted was taking place here. It just means that there could have been another person. They saw me and they were just being quiet. Okay. Now, as you all can probably see, I have some layers on and it is warmer than I expected it to be. So I got to take this off and I need to cool off because I am sweating like crazy right now. So I'm going to stop rolling for a moment and cool off. Come back in just a second. All right, folks. So as you can see, this is the abandoned campsite. And what I'm going to do is have a day camp right here in these set of woods. Again, the trail is right down there. But what I've done is I've cleared out a spot right over here. So I have a piece of kit. It's a camping cot. And I'm going to set it up and use that as my place to relax today. So I should have enough coverage between all of these trees. As you can see, I've got the tree that my coat is hanging on. Another tree there, some more foliage. So I think this is a good area right here to relax. View of the sky up above. I don't see any widowmakers. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a day camp at this location and just enjoy. Oh yes, and if anything creepy or haunted does take place over here, I'll let you guys know. I'll try to record it. Hopefully nothing does happen. But keeping your eyes and ears open, folks. If you hear anything or see anything, drop a comment below, let me know. But for today, this is it. We are here. Going to relax, we're going to enjoy. I gotta take another layer off because as you can see, I am just sweating bullets. Oh, all right, let's get the show on the road. All right, folks, so here we go. We're all set up with our tarp. This is the Fox Outfitters tarp. It's a 10 by 10. I picked it up a few years ago. And right now I have it set up as an A-frame porch setup. So on the back side, I have it closer to the ground. And then I have it raised up over here. The way I've made the contact with the guy lines is the hiking pole to keep this one elevated, because I don't have a stick or anything like that I really want to use. And then it's just tied down to the bottom. And then this corner here, we just have it looped through the loop and then attached to that tree. Our guy lines, our ridge line is basically a slip knot loop. I can just pull the stick here, pull the stick here. This comes loose and I can take it apart real easy. Same thing on the other side. And then from here to the ground on both sides, and just utilizing these fasteners to create the tension. So that's pretty much the setup. And then of course the camping cot right here. As I mentioned before, I'm out here to explore and to have fun and test out this gear, see how long it takes for me to put it together, and see how comfortable it is. Again, the trail is over there, so what I want to do is I want to take a walk down towards where the trail is and then come back and see if we can see this off in the distance. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad, folks. Let's see. It's basically like a pathway right here. You can see where the ground has been trodden. Leading to the back side of this. Dip down the trees. Go around the corners. So overall, not too bad, folks. You can definitely see it from the trail if you're looking. But definitely a beautiful spot. So, without me tripping over my own guidelines. Alright, I hope this is not too boring for you folks. It's just something I wanted to show, that you can come out and have a setup like this for a little while for the day. That's what I'm doing, just for the day. Just to relax and enjoy. Alright, that's what I need to do now. Relax and enjoy. Alrighty folks, so as you can see, I am now resting on the cot, well, sitting on the cot, and just enjoying being over here underneath the tarp, just to relax. I am getting some water going with my alcohol stove. Yeah. Gonna boil up the water, make some coffee, have something to eat, and just relax and enjoy. Again, folks, coming out to these places, they can be haunted, they can be creepy, they can be scary, or they can be fun, they can be exciting, they can be adventurous. It's what your intentions are. If you're going out there to feel the spooky vibes, then you probably will. If you're just going out there just to enjoy being in nature, like I love to do, then those are the vibes that you'll probably feel more. Not to say you won't feel some spooky vibes, but in most cases, it's going to be nice, going to be relaxing. And yeah, just get out there, get dirty with nature and enjoy. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Alrighty folks, so before I actually go, I couldn't stand being in this area and seeing the big mess that was here. So I thought, you know what? I want to leave nature as clean as possible. So let's see what I can do to clean up the mess and get it as more natural as possible. So let me show you what we have going on. So as you know, the big mess was right in this area here. All of the remains of the tent, the tarp, the plastic, the trash, all of that stuff was right here. Now fortunately, underneath all that debris was this big old trash bag. So that actually worked to my advantage. So I was able to gather all of that junk, put it all into this as one isolated location. All of the trash right there, all the cans, the tent poles, everything that you see condensed into this one spot against this tree, which I think is a little bit better, keeps it a little bit cleaner. Unfortunately, there's just too much stuff here for me to haul out on my own. I might come back another time and see if I can grab this. If not, at least I've cleaned up the mess. And let me show you a couple of other things and talk about why I think this camp was abandoned. All right, so starting with this tree here, you can see this is the remains of a tie-out point that someone used for the tent. And then also on this tree right here, there was a tie-out point. I cut those off to get to the tent poles. As you can see, this tree here fell. And I think what may have happened is when that tree fell, um, it just caused the whole entire setup to fall apart. And whoever was here just decided it was better just to leave everything here and abandon it than try to clean it up and haul it back out themselves. I also believe that this was the fire pit. As you can see, the remains of charred wood right there, and the way these rocks are, this is charred right over here as well. So, and there's more charred wood right there. So obviously there was a fire here. Someone had built a fire right with this ring of stones. I think the tent was right over in this area here. There was a green tarp, a big green tarp. I believe was maybe used as a covering for this entire area here. But again, with trees falling down and whatnot, that caused the destruction for the site. Obviously, what I have set up over here is a temporary setup. It's just for today while I'm out here to relax and enjoy. This is all coming back with me, going into my backpack, going home. And like I said, this trash right here, I can't haul out today. Maybe I'll come back another day. If not, at least it's not as unsightly. So this area has been cleaned up the best I can. And like I said, leaving nature to its most natural environment as possible. The trail is down there, and there's less likely of someone coming here and seeing all the debris that was here and the trash, and it's just not looking so pretty. So if you guys are out there hiking in the woods and you see some similar situations, if you have the time and the means and the ability to clean up a mess, go ahead and do so, folks. It just makes everything better for everybody else who wants to enjoy being out in the woods and enjoying nature. So without further ado, now I will finally sign off and say take care, God bless. Remember to get dirty with nature and enjoy every moment of life.